1989, I came to Tanzania to have a look at the possibility of setting up a safari camp. I don't think we really knew exactly what we wanted to do. At that time we had never been involved in tourism. I'd met Stephen Liza, and he's a Tanzanian, and he had one time been a ranger and head ranger of the Tarangire National Park. I went to him because I'd been given his name by somebody who said he had rented a car from Stephen, and the car was old but reliable, an old Land Rover. So that was the beginning of a partnership, and Stephen took me to the only restaurant there was in town. We first of all checked out Tarangire. It was rather difficult there. There were no roads around the park. We focused our attention then on Lake Manyara, and in the process we found what today is Kirurumu Tented Lodge, and then negotiated with the village for some land. So we had, I think our first number, we had about six tents to start with, and they were just on the ground. Kirurumu at that time was completely open, and it was very denuded at that time, very rocky, so it had no arable potential whatsoever. So to them, a deal like the one we offered was attractive. There was more to be gained from having a lodge, or at that time a tent camp in the area that would employ people, and that was one of our promises. We would employ local people. In the process of negotiating the land, we helped to build a classroom. We built a classroom for this local school, and ultimately a teacher's house. There was an arrangement made in return for the land, and also a payment made for the land. But really the village was more interested in the long term. Water was one of our biggest challenges, because the only water we could get that was usable for the camp was 700 feet down on the Manyara escarpment. And there was a spring there. We located a spring. The water was crystal clear. In fact, I drank straight from the spring. What we did, we made a tube made of concrete, and we put a submersible pump in it, and there's anything from 15 to 32 little propellers inside, and they whiz around at high speed, and they drive water up against this incredible gradient. And part of the deal was that we provided water for all our immediate neighbors, which we did by building a standpipe and an area where they could take the water with whatever containers they had. We didn't pipe water to individual dwellings. It was a collecting point for water.
Do they still use it now?
Right up to this day. Yeah, right up to this day.